Hey guys, what's up? This is Wyatt and Matthew
Hello.
with the XCAPE podcast. Today we're just kind of float some ideas through the wind, you know? We don't know what's going on really. We have some written down subjects, not a ton. We're just gonna kind of go at it. How's your day going?
Going pretty well. It's going pretty well. Just worked and did the thing.
Yeah.
What about you?
Pretty good, man. I'm celebrating your birthday.
Oh yeah,
So
that
that's
is
a pretty good day.
that's
I'd
happening
say.
too.
Yeah, I mean, of course it's happening too. You just can't walk over it like it's nothing.
I sure can, and I sure will if I can.
Nah, man.
Wait, I'm gonna turn your mic up just a wee bit.
It's an event. It's an event, and we have to celebrate it.
Sure, yeah. This is actually my first year that I've besides being hydrated, which is a hydrated podcast.
We're the Hydrated Podcast.
Yeah.
What's up?
But this is the first year that I've actually been clean of stuff for since I was 15 or 16, bro.
Yeah.
I've been clean from everything except
Yeah.
So I mean, props,
I'm
man.
proud of you, man.
Yeah, it's a big accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
But let's hope that this water doesn't become something more.
Hey, if it does, dude, there's worse things out there.
Like meth.
Like meth. Don't mind me.
Anyways, how you guys doing? I know that there's probably not a lot of people watching this, but fuck it, why not? Why not ask how you doing?
You know what that's the sound of? A nice, good Diet Coke.
That's what good Bushy sounds like.
Okay. So I was watching this. It's a TV show called The Specials, right? And it's on YouTube. And it's a house full of, people with Down syndrome living together in a house, and just going about day-to-day routines and just stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay. So one of them, they got invited to a drag event,
Cross-dressing?
yeah, like a what's the word? Catwalk, like a drag catwalk. And so
Okay.
they went. People kept telling this guy, his name was Sam. They kept telling him, Sam, these are guys, right? He's like, no, they're not. They're like, no, it's Sam. They're guys. He's like, no, they're not. That's rude. Don't say that. And so eventually, the leader of the whole thing, he's like, Sam, no, these definitely are guys. Like, what if one comes up to you and says, hey, I have a penis? And he's like, well, I'd be sad. And so he ends up going, and one of the drag queens takes off their wig, and I don't know if that's the appropriate term for it. If it's not, please leave it in the comments, because I want to know the appropriate term. I'm not trying to objectify anyone or anything inappropriate. But anyways, so they take off their wig and they start singing the American, the national anthem,
Mm-hmm.
and in a man's voice, and Sam's just he's just looking down and then after that they start doing the dress rock, and he's like, yeah. So I don't know. I need to watch more of it, because it sounds good. So, and I know they did the same thing, but with kids, a bunch of kids 12 years old and under.
Uh-huh.
That was pretty good. I watched the whole documentary on that. But I don't know. What do you have for us today?
Serious topics. Absolutely serious. There's stuff going on overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate stuff. Wow, you could feel the vibe just get killed.
My smile dropped.
Yeah. In all seriousness, that's pretty tragic what's happening. Do you know what's happening over there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So instead of ruining the entire vibe, let's just let's acknowledge it at least, and then be like, yeah, it's happening. Let's just keep our hopes up.
I'm begging for a draft.
Oh, for real? You'd actually be wanting to do a draft?
That's all I want. if I can't join any other way, I want there to be a draft. I don't want my friends and family to be drafted, but I want to be drafted.
Hey, honestly, I think I'd be okay with the draft because, like, what else is there?
Yeah.
I mean, and I know this sounds like a very sick way of putting it, but, like, if you're drafted, you don't have to worry about a lot of other things that we already have to worry about right now. So, I mean, and plus you're fighting for your hometown, your homeland, that type of thing.
Exactly, man. And I know it's horrible, but I'm begging for a draft. And I know it's looking like girls are going to have to draft too, or be like sign a draft for them.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I feel bad that it's come to that. Like, I feel like they shouldn't have to. I feel like men shouldn't have to either. But I mean, I know me personally, I'm begging for a draft.
Hey, man, I mean,
So.
I agree with you. I do agree with you. You know, like me personally, I wouldn't join the just to join. You know, out of my own will. But like, if it came to like, all right, shit hit the fan, let's do this thing, I'd be down.
Yeah. I want like nothing more than to join. Yeah.
Right on.
But I don't know if you realize we're in a different location today. We're in my apartment.
Yes.
So there's my painting in the back. It was on sale. So it was like $84, and I got it on sale for $17.50.
Cha-chinga!
Cha-chinga!
Is that a Picasso painting?
No, I think it's Belvedere. I don't know who the hell Belvedere is, but I mean, he's spoken to me in my dreams. So.
Oh, you have those people too.
Yeah. Okay. Do you mind telling us about one of those that we share the experiences?
You said somebody about Belvedere.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
But you.
I was just trying to
Just
relate.
yeah, be like yes and is that what you're doing? Like a yes and.
So what?
Yeah. Okay.
I see people in my dreams.
Okay. Did you do theater in school at any time?
No.
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 I did.
How did that go?
Not good. I had like the third most lines in a play. It did not go well.
How do you mean it didn't go well? I gotta hear about this.
Hey, Graham. Oh, where's Mom? Oh, okay. Those are the starting lines. I'm like, Mom? Oh, hey, Graham, where's Mom? And that's like the starting lines of the play. So I did not do good. You know what I was wearing for that?
What?
I was wearing a beanie and a hoodie and joggers. If that doesn't yell depressed, I don't know what does. I was in a horrible state. They should not have given me that role. Like, there was a bunch of other people who were qualified. I was not one of them. So I don't know what they expected. I'm sorry, Miss. I forgot your name. I forgot the teacher's name, honestly. She got fired because she had a bunch of stray cats in her school. Miss Baird. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for calling you.
That's
out.
middle school, bro.
That was middle school. Yeah, I was in like 7th grade. So that was pretty bad. A bunch of cats, just a bunch of stray cats in her classroom. She got fired. And
She had him in her classroom?
yeah. And like we'd hear like noises coming from the art room, is what she called it, like with a bunch of paintings and like clay stuff. So we'd hear a bunch of noises in there, and she's like, "Oh, that's just one of the cats. Don't worry about it." And it's like, one of the cats, ma'am. You are a teacher. You can't have cats here. So I don't know.
Wow. Is that the weirdest teacher? Like, honestly, like, no offense to you, Miss Baird. Like, I know you for a fact are not going to ever see this. But, like, she was an odd teacher. And I barely moved to Merkel.
Yeah.
Like, whenever...
8th grade year.
Yeah, and it was, like, maybe the start of it. Like, okay, I remember having my birthday in Dallas. And then a little bit after that, they're like, all right, let's go. And then coming down here, and I got signed up for theater or something like that. She made me try to do some stuff, and like I wasn't with it, and so like I like drawing, and so I got put in her class. But like, she was kind of an oddball, odd teacher.
Yeah.
But cats in a class,
That's wild.
No.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think What did we bond over? Was it video games or was it Rubik's Cubes? Because I know you can... Dude, this guy, right? This guy can solve a Rubik's Cube in 6.2 seconds.
No.
Yes. No, I know for a fact you can. I saw the video.
It's not 60 seconds, bro. That's
Was it
crazy.
8.2? It was something .2.
I can solve it in probably about 30 seconds.
Bull crap. Listen, no. I'm saying right here, I'm swearing on my life, 7.2 seconds. You call my boy. Back when he was Rubik's Kid. Rubik's Kid.
Rubik's Kid, yeah.
Rubik's Kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, back when he was Rubik's Kid before anything else, dude.
That's
He could solve a
crazy.
Rubik's Cube in 7.2 seconds, and I know that because I bragged to so many people. I'm like, you know what? Hey, my best friend here, he can solve a Rubik's Cube in 7.2 seconds. I bragged to so many people, dude.
Dude, you know what sucks too? Y'all had a competition for Rubik's Cube the year before in 7th grade, and then I got there after, and then I kept hearing about it. Bro, you should have been here.
You would have demolished.
Yeah, like people saw me in a minute and a half and stuff like that. It was just like...
Minute and a half, my anus, dude. You did so good, and I know that you did.
I remember bringing it to school, and I thought I was the shit, bro. But now looking back at it, dude, that was probably
I
so
still
fucking
think it was
weird.
cool. Like, I wish I could solve a Rubik's Cube. I can't do it with 30 hours on my plate, dude. I couldn't do it.
I was just that bored and that, like, out of it, and I was like, you know what? Why not learn how to do it?
Yeah, and then I got you and the butterfly knives, and that further progressed things.
Okay, I thought we did, like, a project, bro,
Did we?
in Miss Gray's class.
I think so. Because we had that class together, and that was third period.
Yeah,
Of the day.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie, middle school was not a time for me, bro. Like, that
Me
8th grade
either.
year moving, that was so bad. Like, parents getting divorced, moving to a whole new place. Like, I'm just having to deal with the, death of somebody. It's just like, I didn't want to be there at all, but, like, I'm really glad I met you. And then I met, who else? There was someone else. I think it was Elijah that I met. I don't talk to him no more. Just
Yeah.
not vibing with him, but I mean,
Because he's a Broncos fan.
Broncos fan. I'm an Eagles fan. Not that it
Mortal
matters.
enemies, the horse and the eagle.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, like, dude, and do you remember how freaking fat I was back then?
Listen, man, I don't think you were fat. I think you had a different build back then.
A fat build.
A different build.
Come on, you can be real with me now, because I know it's completely different now.
A different build. You were bulking back then. You just haven't done the cut yet.
Bulking on mashed potatoes and candy.
Dude, that's the best thing to bulk on. That's what works, man.
I think dude, I don't know if it was then or like a little bit after that, where like I was like 240, 250, bro. That was like not good. And I'm 5'9", 5'10", on a good day.
On a good day. Hey, that's better than me, dude. I'm 5'6", 5'7" on a good day.
No, you're not that
Dude,
much
I
shorter
am.
than I am.
I promise you, for a fact that I am.
We're gonna have to bring out the measurements for all that.
I don't know, man. But I'm proud of you. And you've started this workout journey.
Thanks to you, yeah.
And I'm so glad that you're joining me because I finally have a gym buddy. That's a lot of fun. Me and my buddy just hitting it, dude. All my legs are still sore. I'm dying. This guy pushes me to insanity right here. 'Cause
I don't
feel
push
like-
you to insanity.
I feel like
Jim's
I have to
Zaddy
do
does.
more just because, like, oh, crap. I want to impress this guy. Like, I want to do good. I want to be like, give him something that says, dang, look at that guy, right? So I got to do more weight, and then I end up dying for it. But it's worth it because it's getting gains. I'm turning
Fair.
this TV off behind us.
I completely zoned out on it, dude.
Yeah, me too.
But like, dude, okay? So we'll do it. We'll be doing like what? I don't know the names of it. I just do it. But like whenever we're just like kind of sitting on the bench or whatever, and then curling, I guess.
Yeah.
Like you'll hit like fucking 50s and shit, and I'm sitting over here like.
On the curls, I do a 35.
Well, one of those you can fucking do I don't know if it's the press or something like that, but one of those you can do 50, and I'm just like, nah, that ain't happening. Then I gotta go like 30 max, man.
No, I think you can do more, definitely. So
If I want to, yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I don't want to push myself too much to where I'm like discouraged. You know what I'm saying?
no, yeah, I get it. Yeah, you don't want Gym Daddy showing up and then moving your hips in the correct position and everything. So I got a buddy. His name is also Matthew with two T's though. So I call whenever I'm talking to my parents or like anyone else, I'm like I call him Matt. You know, I think that's his preferred name. So I call him Matt, and to everyone else, I call the other guy Matthew. And so whenever I'm talking about Matthew, he went to the gym, and there's this one guy who walks around. He wears like really short spandex shorts, dude. Great guy though. I mean, incredible guy. He's an older man. If I had to guess, maybe late 40s, early 50s, something around there.
Built like crazy.
Built like crazy, yeah. But he walks up to this Matthew, and he was doing like calf raises, like standing calf raises, and he pushed his hips forward. So he just grabbed Matthew from behind and pushed his hips forward. And Matthew's like, yo, what the hell? And so yeah,
I don't blame him on that one.
Yeah, but he's helped us out on a couple lifts, so we call him Gym Daddy because I don't know his name. So, but it's a great time, dude. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Oh yeah.
I might use the restroom real fast to give us a little sponsor break for our imaginary sponsors.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll be right back.
So the Hat Man is sponsoring.
The Hat Man? Dude, I owe the Hat Man $20. That's why I don't take Benadryl anymore.
Learn. You see us doing these mistakes, learn from our mistakes and become better. Yeah. So I'm on kind of blanked, but so I've been listening to this new this band that Wyatt's been putting me on. It's called Beartooth, and so I'm not really a heavy metal guy. Like the screaming stuff, like that. Normally that would be a turn off for me, but this band Beartooth, like I've listened to 3 of their albums, and all recommended by Wyatt. Disgusting, Below, and Disease, and like. As a musician, it opens up your mind to like, you know, new things and new ways to do things, you know. So like coming at it with an open mind. I'm just rambling and ranting for no fucking reason to waste time. But I just thought I put this in. Like if you're stuck in your ways, like I used to be stuck on Nirvana for the long. I got made fun of for being stuck on Nirvana for a long time, but. Like this new band is like it opens me up to like want to be more creative and be more dynamic and I don't know, unique with how it goes. How do you feel about Beartooth, Wyatt?
I love Beartooth. They're my favorite band.
Yeah.
So they have been for a couple of years. So I really like them a lot. I feel like their dynamics are incredible, and just the breakdowns alone are insane. Like, listen to the sound of your children revolting and then hitting it. It's just, it's different, you know. And like looking at the progression of the lead singer Caleb Shomo, as far back as his Sick album, or no, Disgusting. Sorry, his Disgusting album. He talks about using alcohol as his vice. Like that was the only way that he could cope with things. And you look at it now, you look at the surface, and he talks about songs called Might Love Myself. And saying, like, I think I might love myself. Like, I never thought it was possible, but I'm starting to actually love myself.
Yeah.
I think that's beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
It's come a long way.
So is Disgusting their debut, or is it like their second?
That is their second album. I believe their first was Sick, and then it was Disgusting, and then Disease, and then Below, and then The Surface is their fifth. And that comes out tomorrow, actually. I recommend all of you check that out, if possible, because I'm super excited for it. I'm going to binge it. And a hoodie that I ordered 2 months ago is finally shipping.
Nice.
And I'm so excited, dude. It's like a tie-dye pink and black. So I'm excited for it. And it has like a dragon on it, and it says Beartooth on the front. Oh, I'm pumped.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. That's one of the best like senses of euphoria. It's like whenever you see something ship, it's just like, yes, it's on its way.
It's like, oh my gosh, finally.
And after 2 months, dude, you gotta at least be some type of hype, you know?
I pre-ordered it 2 months ahead. And I should have gotten the lighter, too, because it says the cold wind's blowing, the nights are showing, excuses piling up, the end is coming, I can't keep running. And then it's like...
That's a lyric from one of their songs?
Yeah. It's on Sunshine. It's
Oh.
like, I can't keep running, the end is coming, I think I need some, I think I need some.
Is he screaming that part?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't catch that.
Sunshine that would finally show. Yeah, dude, I should have gotten the lighter, too, but I didn't. And it ran out, so I can't get it now.
But it's okay, you at least got the hoodie. And that's what freaking matters. Because you're not a smoker, so I mean, you don't need to really need
Yeah, but I got a Cthulhu lighter that I like. You know, so I kind of wanted it. I'm also going to set my alarm because I'm supposed to open in the morning for work.
At fucking 4:30 in the morning.
4:30 in the morning.
He gave his coworkers a head up, too. Heads up.
I gave him a heads up. I'm like, hey, man, I don't know if I'll be in the best condition. She's like, no, it's cool, I'll do all the work. But I did get an intro for tomorrow, so I do have someone that's coming in. And so, like, hey, I talked to this guy over the phone, and that guy's going to be me. Because if we get 5 intros this month, I get a $100 bonus.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this will put me at number 4.
No, your 4th intro?
My 4th intro for this month.
What's an intro?
An intro, so that's someone who comes in, who's never been there before. Or maybe it's their second intro, like they're just coming in for a second class, you know, and they end up signing up. That's a second intro. But for an intro, like, for example, whenever I brought you and you took Colby's first class,
yeah,
like his first teaching class, you're my intro for that month.
I was about to ask that, too. It was like, did I help you at all get you your bonus?
Yeah, you did,
okay,
dude.
Good.
In fact, I got a $50 gift card.
Good.
For that month because
now,
you ended up joining.
If I show up again, will you get more money?
Maybe. I'm not too sure. I'd have to ask about second intros. But that would be nice.
I'd definitely do that. I'd definitely do that to help you out, bro.
I appreciate
anything.
it, man. Because I really need it. I'm buying a car, and this is my first car payment. Because everything else I bought out in full. It's a 2008 Mazda Miata, and it's a convertible. It's a special edition. It is the highest trim level. And they came in an icy blue. That is the only color that they came in. And fun fact, I found out that they were called the Niseko Special. Niseko after the, what's it called? A ski resort in Japan that is very famous. Ah. So they called it Niseko. So that's what I'm going to name the car.
Nice. Yeah.
So it's an icy blue with a brown convertible top. It's a 2-door. The highest trim level you can get, and they're going on the market for about $14,000. I'm buying this thing for $11,000 with 57,000 miles on it, which is insane for a 2008.
Yeah.
For a 15-year-old car, I mean, 57,000 miles is incredible.
See, I might just be dumb or something like that, but I heard that if you get a car, or you're supposed to like shoot for like 100,000 miles or something like that. That's on a used car.
I'm not sure. I mean, maybe it's cheaper if you do shoot it at 100,000 miles.
Because, like, it's like at that point you... Again, I am so stupid when it comes to cars. But, like, at that point, it's like whenever... That's, you know that it for sure is, like, a decent vehicle.
I mean, it depends. I mean, on newer vehicles, yes. I feel like if you were to buy a brand new vehicle, like, say, 2022, 2023...
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it has 100,000 miles on it. You know, like, oh, it's lasted this long. It's reliable.
Yeah,
but
fair.
On older vehicles, like, I know it's a lot harder to gauge, but Miatas are known for being, like, customizable and easier for the owner to work on.
Oh, okay.
So it makes it a lot easier for you to do your own maintenance and everything.
And that's probably, like, because you're a car guy. So, I mean, that's probably something that you really look forward to.
I do. Yeah. So as far as, like, I mean, there's not a lot of stuff I can do myself. Like, I can't do a transmission flush or anything. But
why not?
Because I don't have a, like, I don't know. It's a $5,000 machine, at least.
The transmission?
I'm just guessing. The transmission fluid regulator. Not regulator. What am I thinking of? The flusher. So it flushes it and then puts new fluid into it. It's a whole different beast whenever you're dealing with transmission fluid than oil change.
Oh, okay.
So I can do an oil change myself, but I cannot do a transmission flush.
Yeah.
Those go for about $100,000. Not $100,000. They go for a lot.
Yeah.
No. I don't know. I'm hydrated. I can't
Yeah,
think
for sure,
straight.
for sure. But
Yeah.
it's more expensive than an oil change.
It's more expensive than an oil change. A lot more expensive.
See, and honestly, I think. How do you feel? Like, I think most guys, at least, should know how to fucking do an oil change.
I think so.
Because, like, I've changed the oil, like, on every single car that, like, my sisters have, my mom has. Like, I can do an oil change on their car.
Yeah. And you actually helped me for my first oil change that I've ever done.
Yeah, I remember
on
that one.
My truck, Chicken Killer.
Chicken killer.
We kind of learned together on that one.
Yeah, that was
good.
Dude, that was so. Dude, that's sparking up memories.
That was a long
dude.
time ago. So.
Dude, you remember going to band camp in your freaking Chicken Killer and you didn't have that side mirror and you were so worried? Like,
I forgot about that.
Dude, and then, like, we almost got in that little wreck thing. Like, I don't know, we were distracted talking about something, and then, like, you pulled out, and
that
then
cop was there.
yeah.
I was thinking about that like last week, dude, and then I ended up pulling into my parents' house. I'm like, I pulled into their garage and I turned off the lights and took it out, and we waited for him to pass by, and it was like nighttime by then. He passed by like 2 or 3 times. I'm like, okay, now I feel confident taking you home. So I turned the car on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Dude, the cops in
that.
Merkel, I feel like they have nothing better to do.
They have nothing to do, and they have to meet that regulation. It was like the end of the month, and they had to meet their quota.
Is that the same? Like, I don't know if that's the same for every place, but like I noticed, like, more people getting pulled over towards the beginning and end of the month.
Yeah, because I think they have to meet their quota. I'm not too sure how that is.
Yeah.
One of my ex's dads was a constable.
Uh-huh.
I miss that guy, and I hope if I get pulled over that it's him. I hope that it's him, so I can be like, Barry, listen, I love you. I love you, man. I miss you. It's not my fault. So I miss him, dude. But you know,
I've heard that theory that, like, you have to, like, the cops are more inclined to pull you over at the beginning and end of the month to meet, like, their, I don't know, they have to get like a certain amount of tickets to get, like, paid or something. I don't know.
that's what I think, but I mean, I'm not too sure. Honestly.
Yeah. I don't want to speak on my ass and sound dumb, but I know I already do sound dumb.
Yeah. Oh, man. Taco Bell, dude. I feel like Taco Bell is good, but depending on the time of day you go, there's such a long line.
Tonight was such a long line.
It was such a long line. Dude, like, all I ever get is 2 bean burritos. Such an easy order, dude. Just 2 bean burritos with some fire sauce. Excuse me. I have a little bit of heartburn because of the Taco Bell. But, I mean, it's such a simple order. And sometimes it takes a while.
And cheese.
Bean and cheese burrito.
And sometimes, like, because Taco Bell is the one that has onions, dude. I hate onions on my fucking burritos.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Whenever, because, like, my dad, whenever my parents were still together, they were always a Taco Bueno type of people.
Oh, yeah.
So it was, and I hate Taco Bueno.
What?
Yeah.
I love Taco Bueno, but it went downhill recently in our town.
See, I got ahead of the curb. But, like, the reason I like Taco Bell so much is, like, with their the bean and cheese burritos, they tend to have, like, a little bit of sauce in it, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, the red sauce, whatever it's called.
Yeah, something like that. It's just the onions. Like, anytime, I just like, no onions, please, no onions.
Really? I love it. I love eating raw onions. It's so good.
That's fair. I like onions on certain things, but, like,
Yeah.
not the Taco Bell burritos.
Not the Taco Bell burritos.
Like, I'll eat grilled onions on, like, a burger.
Yeah.
Maybe like a breakfast burrito, like with
Okay.
egg and sausage,
Yeah.
but not bean and cheese. I'm just picky as fuck.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I see here that we have written down alien invasions. May I ask what that is about?
I don't know, just a topic. Okay, so I have heard. Now this is just speculation. I have heard that Rome has been preparing to greet the aliens. The Vatican has been preparing to greet the aliens.
Vatican?
Yeah, bro. The Pope and everybody, they're ready to welcome aliens into our society.
Okay.
Now, also, I've done a bit of research as well. and I found this video just, I don't know how, sheer luck or whatever, on Instagram, and it was the Vatican and the Pope, and they had like a, I don't know what this was going on, dude. I'll have to look it up and show you. Like, it has a bunch of just women dancing around, like barely clothed type thing.
Yeah.
And it's just like, to me, I was so disappointed as like a Christian.
Oh, I saw that.
You did see?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like seeing that and the Pope just like sitting there, just
He's just chilling. He has no complaints.
happily enjoying himself with everything that's going around. It's just like so disappointing.
Yeah.
And in the I can't confirm this, but I believe that like in the Bible it talks about like lust being one of the sins
Yeah.
that you have to run away
That's
from. You
one of
can't
the
fight
7
it.
deadly sins is lust.
Yes, exactly. And I think I haven't read the entire Bible. I'm working through the New Testament. I'm in Acts, almost to Romans. But I've heard that lust is one of those sins that you cannot fight. You have to run from.
Mm-hmm.
So going to that, it's like, wow, okay. So what's going on here? That type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. But back to the alien invasion type thing. I've also heard rumors of like the Vatican being ready to welcome aliens in like 2025, some sort of thing. You know, yeah. Like they're ready to greet them. And I don't know. Like I have very strong opinions on what aliens actually are.
Yeah.
I don't think that they're from a different galaxy. I think they're interdimensional because they defy the laws of physics. They're able to make 90-degree turns at the speed of sound, and also go at the speed of sound without making a sonic boom.
Okay.
Like that's sketchy.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I don't think that they're aliens. I think that they're demons. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
Because interdimensional things, and then I don't know. I have a lot of really, really strong theories, and really, I wouldn't say beliefs, but theories.
Yeah.
Like the world that we live in is super influenced by paganism.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, I know as far as, like, aliens go, like, even just amount of bacteria that's found on a different planet is categorized as aliens. But
Yeah.
I do believe that there is a very wide category that could lead to what you're talking about.
So, do you think that there's actually, like, beings like us on a different type of planet?
I think it's definitely possible. What do you think?
Well, yeah, for sure. I think because like what wouldn't it confirm that there was at some point water on Mars or something like that? There's like signs of like running water somewhere at some point. Like, so water is like an essential to life. Like we need water to live and stuff like that. So I mean, there's definitely. I mean, there's so many. I don't know how many exactly galaxies there are in this universe, but there's at least got to be some type of like. I don't know. Like yeah.
There's got to be something.
Yeah.
I mean, they found planets a lot like Earth
Mhm.
that are like light years away. I mean, there's got to be life on there. There's no way it's not, because it's just like Earth, but just bigger, or like maybe a little bit smaller. There's got to be life there. There's got to be something.
Yeah, for sure. So
I don't know if we're ahead of them in technology or not, but also the fact that we've never heard anything from any other galaxy is kind of terrifying. To assume that we're like up ahead of the curve.
I don't think we're ahead of the curve.
I do not think so either.
So I've heard that. Again, this is just from videos that I've watched on YouTube, so I don't know how accurate this is. But like Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong have like reported some type of spacecraft or being watched. Like they've been like, all right, we're being watched doing what we're doing, that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like these guys that are super like established and qualified. They've been to space. Actually doing a job. Like they've, seen things. It's just like, ought to be something. I mean, shit. Even nowadays, like, what was it? The Navy that confirmed something about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think there is something out there, but like, I don't think it is what we think it is. I think it's something more sinister.
Yeah. Have you seen about the whole dream thing that's going on?
No.
So he sung a song from his friend Technoblade, and I believe he's trying to make money off of it. Because in it he starts crying, and he's like, so he's sitting there with his hand up, and he like.
Wait, what is this?
So it's that Minecraft YouTuber Dream. He started making stuff about like him like singing a song in his concert about a song about his friend who passed of cancer, and he pretends crying. He pretends to start crying. I believe it's for views. I believe there's no way he's actually crying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There's people that fake like cancer.
And it's corrupt that he's doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, dude. Maybe he is sad that his friend is gone. I don't know if they were friends to begin with. I don't know. I don't follow the whole thing. But people are making jokes like me when my arm is a magnet, but my head is also a magnet.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that.
It's like his head going down. So, but apparently, like I found out the story, and it's him like singing the song of his dead friend, but he's like pretending to be sad. Yeah.
It's just for like views or something, huh?
Yeah. So I'm not sure, and everyone's like saying like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." I was like, dude, don't be so gullible.
Yes, that is another thing too. It's like we're gonna throw it back a little bit, like to the Bible, bro. It tells you in the end times, do not let man deceive you.
Yeah.
And there's honestly like that is weird. Like even in my personal life, I've had that phrase pop up. Like there's so much going on at work.
Yeah.
That is like, oh, they tell me that it's gonna be a good thing that's happening, but like if you do it and you kind of look at it, it's like, nah, it ain't right. So like, don't let man deceive you. Like it could just be something so small as that, but it also could be something as big as like a very big influencer, like you were talking about. You know, just kind of trick people. I don't know. How hydrated do you think we are?
I'm pretty hydrated myself, I'll say.
Yeah, definitely.
How about you?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When's the last time you've been this hydrated?
It's been months.
Months.
I haven't messed around with the devil's liquid in a long time. the devil's nectar, if you will. Yeah. So devil sauce. It's been a while, honestly.
Yeah. Dude, do you find this to be a fun pastime, or do you just find this to be like one of those things that's like, oh?
I find it to be a fun pastime, and that might be an issue. But I've gotten a lot better about it.
Yeah.
And so I've learned to regulate myself. So this is the first time in a long time, for example.
Yeah, same.
Other than that, I'll just have like a little hydration drink here and there. You know, I don't want to overdo anything. So this is just me kind of relaxing, kind of a special occasion, of course. It's birthday. So, you know, you got to celebrate, you know?
Sure.
So I've gotten a lot better about it. But
That's good. That is really good. I've heard everything is good in moderation, but I have some disagreements with that one.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think there's some things you should never touch.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, when it comes to, you know, hydration.
Yeah.
If you do not understand what we mean by hydration, I think come back to us in maybe a couple years and you'll get it.
Yeah.
But if you get it, then I think, like, with hydration, everything is good in moderation.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like you haven't done this in a few months, so I mean, that's good.
You know what I noticed? That you did the one thing that I've always known you for, and every time I accidentally do this, I think like, oh my gosh, Matthew does that, right?
What is it?
You put a dent in your can over there for your thumb.
Always.
Every time I do that, accidentally, I'm like, oh my gosh, that reminds me of Matthew.
Yep.
Like I do that like every other week.
Do you want to know where I learned that from?
Where?
Okay, so whenever I used to go out, because I hate parties now.
Yeah.
I hate going out and doing parties. I'm such a social introvert.
Really?
Social introvert. Or just an introvert. I don't fucking know how to phrase this. But anyways, I got told, like, it's called a game of life. It's called the game of life. So if someone says, Game of Life or something like that, and you don't have a dent in your can, you gotta chug the bitch.
Really?
Yeah, so at
Okay.
that, like, I remember getting called for that a couple times, and I had to chug it, and I was like, I hate that.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I got into. Dude, I do it with my soda cans, dude.
I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
I'll do that with my soda cans. I'll do that with like my Monster energy drinks. I do that with every can. Like that's just how I roll now. The dents in the can is just how it goes. But anyways, I mean, that's just I don't know. It's just one of the things that I've grown like a habit of is denting my cans. Also, it like helps too. Like people are if you're in an area with like a lot of people, you dent your can, you know it's yours. Also, like you don't let go of your can, that type of thing. I don't know. That's just how I learned and how I roll. It's weird. Super weird. Isn't it crazy how wires work? Like there's so many different fibers that go through this and like send a signal from my voice going into this, going into the mixer, going into this interface, going into the computer, and then going back into the headphones as well as a direct monitor. Like that is so cool. Like it all, and it's like instant too. It's super instant. But like, I don't know. But like technology is so cool nowadays. Like there's times where I thought like I wanted to be born in the late 60s to grow up in certain eras, especially growing up and like being like turning 21 in the 90s at least, and becoming like I don't know, influenced by the grunge scene as it's coming up. I've always dreamt that. Always dreamt of like being an old soul or something like that, or being I don't know. Just like being born in an earlier time, just so I didn't have to experience the things nowadays. But like, there's a reason I feel. Excuse me, sorry. There's a reason I feel like there's a reason I'm here nowadays, and there's a reason. Like I've been told so many times, I've got an old soul, but I wish I was born later or earlier, I guess, to where I don't know, I could experience things to be more organic and be more natural instead of being so influenced by like technology and being influenced by like social media. Like I hate social media sometimes, but like as a band, we have to use and utilize that as a tool to get ourselves out there and to build ourselves, that type of thing. I don't know, I'm just rambling about stupid stuff until Wyatt gets back. Also,
Sorry.
No, you're good.
What were you saying? Also, what?
I was going to talk about, like... Okay, so you're 20 right now, right?
Yeah.
You turned 21 in December.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me on the date exactly.
19th.
19th. Okay, I'll make a strong attempt to remember the exact day.
Okay.
I guarantee you, like, once it gets closer to it, I'll remember it. But, like, last year, whenever you turned 20, how did that feel to you?
It didn't feel any different.
Exactly.
All I knew was it was a year away from when I joined boot camp. So, that's about all I knew.
But it didn't feel like anything changed, right?
Mm-mm.
It just felt like a different
Did
day.
it feel like anything changed for you?
No.
Did you get ID'd or anything?
Yeah, I got ID twice.
Really?
I bought my first pack. I bought my first pack this morning.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
I mean, and then, like, it felt really, really, really strange going in there and getting the stuff that I got. It's just like the stuff that we have is like, it felt strange, but like it went super smooth.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, Like, I just went in there and, like, I got weird looks. I ain't gonna lie. I've been told, like, I look fucking 13, 14 years old.
Really?
Like, I get, dogged on at work all the time. How old are you turning? 13, 14? Are you able to get your permit now?
Like that. I don't see that.
But, I mean, it's like, so I have that mindset. It's like, dang, I must look younger than I actually think. Because, like, you never know how you look in other people's eyes. Pepper.
Yeah.
That type of thing.
Pepper by the butthole surfers. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It just, like my grandpa says, it's just another day.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of see where he comes from.
Yeah.
Where he's coming from.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know if I'm gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Personally. So we'll see the closer we get, but I doubt I'm gonna do anything.
Dude, in June, July, like, you gotta realize it's only a couple months away.
Yeah.
2 months. A little over 2 months. 2 months and like a few days.
Yeah.
That's gonna go by like that.
Oh, I know.
Like,
So.
I felt that in June. I was like, dang, I'll be able to do this, do that, do this and that. And then finally it happened, and I was like, it feels weird.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I got you.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. But what do you feel about our selection tonight?
I think.
It's not a wide variety, but there's a variety.
Oh yeah.
So.
Dude, we haven't even.
I can't, dude. I don't know if I can.
That is wild.
I'm struggling right now, and I'm breathing heavy. I know I am.
I don't hear it, but I know that.
I can hear it.
I think it's just you're tuning into like what you're doing yourself.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because like whenever you listen to your own music and type of thing, it's like, oh my god, I hate my voice.
Yeah. Hey, is my skin darker than yours? No, we're about the same.
We're both white boys.
White boys, yeah. Cool.
Dude, I think your skin is darker. Holy shit.
Look at it in the thing. I don't know.
Your skin is darker. What the fuck?
What can I say, man? I'm half.
I'm supposed to be too. But my birth father is like the whitest fucking Mexican you'll fucking meet.
Really?
How are you half?
I'm not.
Oh.
I'm outside a lot. I swim and stuff. My brother's half. If that means anything. So that makes me like a fourth, right?
Perhaps.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm white. I'm as white as you can get, dude. I'm French. I'm Irish. I'm German. I'm Czechoslovakian. I'm Indian.
Okay, so everything was super white until you got to Indian.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm an eighth an eighth Cherokee. I'm also like, what is it? Something with an A.
Apache?
Apache. Yeah.
Dude, I may be wrong, but Apache, and what else did you say?
Cherokee. Cherokee were known for like taming horses and then planting, but I'm also Comanche and Apache.
See, I thought Comanche and Apaches were like
They're the more violent ones.
Yeah.
So I am more also Comanche and Apache, but I'm more Cherokee than those other two.
I was about to say, so I know not to fucking get on your bad side. I don't want to fucking axe.
If anything, I'll plant you a garden more than anything.
You'll teach me how to tame horses and plant gardens.
Yeah, like, here, my friend. Here you go. So I got you. But I don't know, man. I'm enjoying this. This is a good time. It's only 9:47 at night. We got a couple topics written down. What else we got here?
We only hit one of those, dude, and it's been almost an hour, and we only hit one of those. Dude, this idea of winging it was such a good idea.
Yeah. What was your first job?
Velma's Burritos.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
They had good food, man. I forgot about them.
Dude, it was honestly. What was your first job?
My first job My first legal job or first job?
Okay, if we're gonna talk about legal jobs, Velma's wasn't it.
Okay.
But first job that you actually made some money off under the
Job I
table.
made some money was spraying mesquite trees for my grandparents in their company.
Okay.
So I'd go to their different lands that they had, and I'd spray the mesquite trees down.
How old were you?
Like 15, 16 maybe. What about you? What was your first?
Yeah, it was Velma's. Like, I got paid under the table.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that business is no longer open.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can talk about it as much as I want to, but I got paid under the table, no taxes, none of that. But I was 14 when I started that job. I was a dishwasher. And, I mean, honestly, it wasn't that bad of it. Like, it was the first time, like, I was actually pulling in money for myself.
Yeah.
You know, it sucks that, like, as a 14-year-old, I had that mindset of, like, I had to bring in money.
Yeah.
You know, because broke as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, that type of thing. So I was like, you know what? If I want stuff, if I want to be able to do things, I got to go and work for it. You know, so that's how I got that one. I was like, you know what? I want a job. I was still in school and stuff like that. And I had a connection. So my mom was dating a guy, and their family had a connection with Velma. So that's how I got there. And I was just dishwashing at that time. But, I mean, what about you? How did that mesquite thing go?
I went pretty good. I kept doing that for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Till they didn't need it anymore because I sprayed all the mesquite trees. So.
What'd you do after that?
After that, I got my first legal job, and that was at, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the name. The burrito shop in Merkel.
Burrito?
Burrito.
I remember that.
I was a waiter.
Yeah, I
was
remember
horrible at my job. I was so bad. I was a horrible waiter. I couldn't remember anything. So I'd write down everything, and I'm like, okay, I don't remember if that comes with cheese or not. Would you like cheese on that? Like, yeah. Okay, would you like beans on that? It's like, yeah, it's a bean and cheese burrito. Like, there's 2 ingredients. Like, yeah, I want beans on it. So, I don't know. But I was not a good waiter.
Did you like the job at least?
I mean, I liked my coworkers, and the bosses I worked for were incredible, great people.
Yeah.
But I did not like the job itself. I loved the people, did not like the job.
Was that a job that, I don't know, if you were a little bit older, would you have liked it?
No.
No.
It pays $3 an hour.
Okay, but that's as a
waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would not have done that again.
Did you get good tips at least?
At least it was $13 a day.
That's so not worth it.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was like a 2-minute drive from my house. I mean, I wasn't spending nothing on gas, so might as well. And my truck that gets 5 miles to the gallon. Gosh dang. Yeah, Chicken Killer. Talk about Scrooge from the start, man. I love that truck more than my life itself, but my gosh, I did not have a chance starting out. So, I don't know, man. It's wild. What was your first car? You called it Granny Slayer.
You remember?
I remember Granny Slayer, but I forgot what kind of car it was. Was it a Toyota Avalon or was it a Hyundai?
It was a Toyota. Fuck.
I knew it. Freaking, I hope you're watching this. I hope you're watching, Garrett. I knew it was a Toyota, and you said it was a Hyundai. I knew it was a Toyota.
It was a Toyota.
Burn! Burn, baby. I said it was a Toyota Avalon. Dude,
I don't think it was an Avalon, but it was definitely a Toyota.
It was a Toyota something, but he's like, no, it was a Hyundai. You're stupid.
It was not a Hyundai.
It wasn't a Hyundai.
That's crazy y'all talked about that shit.
Yeah, we talked about it. That was like a year ago. We talked about it. It's crazy that it was a year ago, but we were talking about it. He's like, no, you're dumb. It was a Hyundai. And I'm like, it was a Toyota.
Toyota Solara. That's what it was.
Solara. That's what it was.
A Toyota Solara.
You was thinking it was a Hyundai Elantra.
No way.
Dude, it was like a Toyota Elantra.
My dad paid like $2,000 for that shit.
Yeah.
And it was garage kept. That thing. Okay.
Smells of cigarettes.
Yes. The person that owned it smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Good
But
old Granny Slayer.
good old Granny Slayer. But oh my gosh, man. I can't believe you remember that. Dude, I didn't even remember the name for a whole minute.
Yeah, dude, because there was Chicken Killer and then there was Granny Slayer. They were like hand in hand. They were brothers in arms. How could I forget?
That is awesome. Dude. Is Chicken Killer still up and running?
Oh, yeah. It just gets like 5 miles to the gallon, and I really don't want to drive it to Abilene.
Fair.
And I'm only allowed to have one vehicle at a time up here.
Oh, yeah.
So I really don't want to bring it up here and then pay a bunch more in gas.
And the vehicle you have now is a lot better.
It's
I mean,
better
no
in
offense
gas.
to Chicken Killer.
I love Chicken Killer more than my life, but it's better on gas. And then my new vehicle I'm getting is even more better in gas.
Yeah.
So.
What you want to tell the people what kind of vehicle you're getting again?
2008 Mazda Miata Special Edition.
And you know what? I believe you already said that.
I did indeed.
But it's okay. Good to remind.
Yeah.
But, dude, that is crazy. That is some memories.
Yeah.
Dude, and the reason that, like, I stopped driving it, I fucking busted the oil pan.
Is that what happened? I remember you stopped driving it, but I don't know why.
The oil pan fucked off. It said no more for you. And it's totally justifiable. Like, I do not blame the car for doing what it did, because I had a old friend / brother, which I totally understand now that not good at all. But anyways, took the car out and started drifting on dirt roads and fucked up and fucked it off. I went into my mom's work, pulled up, and all the oil dumped out onto the fucking onto the driveway.
That'll do it.
And I backed up and I saw the huge fucking puddle. I saw the huge puddle there, and I was like, you know what? It don't mean nothing. I still to this day, like, I know a little bit more about cars than I did then. But like at that point, I was like, you know what? I'll be okay. I'll make it home. I didn't make it fucking 500 feet, before the fucking shit died. Like, the steering wheel locked up, and I had to like pull over to the side and had someone. I don't even think I got towed. I think I got pushed. They did that shit, and I spent weeks, if not like months, trying. We ordered parts for the oil pan. We ordered the gasket for the oil pan. All that shit, try to redo everything, but never could get it right. And I got that car when I was 16, like as a birthday present.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a $2,000 car. I mean, we didn't have a lot of money at that point, but I was so grateful for that. But I fucked up by being a dumb teenager and drifting like I did.
That's what happens, man. But I mean, hey, you live and you learn, right?
Yeah, I've never drifted.
Yeah.
I don't drift anymore.
So, I hate to say it also, but I really have to pee again.
Yeah.
It's part of my medication.
Yeah, you broke the barrier.
I broke the barrier, dude. I know, the one thing you've always told me is don't break the barrier, and I did, dude. Look at me now. I'm paying for it.
Look at me now. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
I'm getting paper. If I could sing like anybody, it'd be Chris Cornell. Rest in peace, that man. I think he died in like 2018. But like, I've been listening to his records. Holy crap. How does this man sing so well? How does he hit that type of shit? I'm so sorry. But like, Jesus Christ Pose was one of his songs. But like, that man can sing like so well. I wish I could sing like him. And Justin Ben Lolo from Broken Love, like, Paper Cuts. If you haven't heard that song, go listen to that song. If you haven't heard Broken Love, go listen to Broken Love. Like, holy crap, that man has some freaking vocal cords. I really truly wish I could sing like him. Like, I sing more like Kurt Cobain than anything. And I really wish I didn't. But I wish I could hit that high register. I wish, so many different things. But like, holy crap, that man can sing. This is what a hydrated tangent looks like. How's the camera looking? I probably look like shit. Ugly as fuck. That's okay. That's just who I am. Hello. But yeah. If I could sing like anybody, it'd be Chris Cornell. I've been listening to his Ultra Mega OK, his Screaming Life album, EP, I mean. Inspirational. Completely. And I've been trying to like get better with vocals, like learning how to do things like that. Watching YouTube videos because I don't have the money to go actually take voice lessons. But doing the best I can with what I got. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go after you. Just saying. Oppa Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style. Oh,
Super hydration.
what's up? It's your boy, white boy, skinny penis. Yes. Yeah.
All right, I'm going next. So you
Okay,
get
gotcha.
to entertain.
What were you
me,
talking about so I can carry on the topic?
I wish I could sing like Chris Cornell or Justin Bieber.
Dude, Chris Cornell is so talented, dude. I just gotta say, Audio Slave, his other bands. Why are you ducking down, dude? Do Gangnam Style. Yeah. Chris Cornell is so talented, dude. So is Spencer Charnas and Caleb Shomo and Josh Katz, dude. Honestly, if them three had a concert together, I would go to that so fast. Because it's Ice Nine Kills, and then Bad Flower and Beartooth, dude. Going to a Beartooth concert, the energy is insane there. He goes, stalker, stalker. Like he spins his head like it's on a swivel. And it's insane. He'll climb the balcony and yell at you. Great energy, dude. Josh Katz. So it's Josh, Alex, Joey, and Anthony. He's like, Joey's gonna hate this. It's great, dude. I hear you laughing in there, you butthole. I'm trying to entertain the audience here. I hope you're enjoying. I'm slightly hydrated. Not doing well. Not doing well at all. My hair's kind of messed up. Well, that's okay, man. We're vibing. We're living with it. We're living the dream, man. It's XCAPE here. XCAPE madness. You know, XCAPE anything, dude. XCAPE the white noise. Next EP maybe coming out, White Noise. The White Noise. That's what my thought is, at least. So we'll see. We got a couple things coming up. A couple projects we're working on. Working pretty hard. Rage Against Me. That's coming up, dude. Such a dirty bass line mixed with the guitar. The guitar goes heavy on it. Sounds incredible, right? Yeah. Yeah. He agrees, man. And then the vocals, we might have Madness or Witness do that. Yeah, get it, white boy. Sorry, not white boy. We might have white boy. We might have Witness do the vocals on that. We're not too sure yet, but it sounds pretty good whenever he tries to do it. Whenever he does do it, it sounds incredible. So,
What was it?
Rage Against Me.
Yeah. That's a good song. You came up with such a good song.
I'm glad you think so, man. I tried really hard on it.
Dude, and I'm so happy that you're like, holy shit, my hair is horrible. But I'm so happy that you're able to like, and you're willing to make songs and create certain. Super hydrated.
My bad.
But I'm super happy that you're like actually coming up with songs and stuff like that. That is so awesome. Rage Against Me, dude. I can't wait till we actually put some effort and work into that. Like that is gonna be such a good one.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, dude. I need to work in lyrics more. I need your help with it. But I'm excited for how it's looking so far.
Oh yeah.
So.
Okay, so how are you feeling about so November 3rd?
Yeah.
That is the scheduled date for.
I'm pumped.
How do you feel about the songs we've chosen?
I feel pretty good because we chose a couple good ones.
Hmm.
Feel pretty pumped about it. Feeling pretty good. I'm liking it. I'm liking the chances. I'm liking how it's looking. How do you feel?
I am super psyched about it.
Okay.
Like, okay, so at first, as you know, it was just Jonathan and I.
Yeah.
But adding you, like, that adds so much more texture and so much more layer. It's just like, holy shit, this is cool, you know, that type of thing. I don't know. And I think the songs that were chosen, those are some good choices. Some
Yeah.
good choices.
I agree. I think it's pretty good choices. We got some good mix going on. We got a couple good stuff. We got some heavy stuff, some political stuff, and then I believe some calmer stuff. Right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we still got the three, and I'm ready for them to be out on hopefully Apple Music and Spotify here soon.
Definitely. I'm gonna use DistroKid to put those out.
Okay.
I have a subscription to that.
Yeah. That'll be cool, man. Once we have that out, that'll look perfect. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. Don't mind him. I love that last name tattoo you have across your forearm, dude. I really want one.
It looks like shit though. If you could really
But no,
see.
look at it. Look at it on the camera. It looks good. Looks pretty good. You can't tell that it needs to be shaded in. Really, dude.
A sly little shit.
Dude, it needed to be shaded in. That's
Hold
the
on, let me
least
take
amount
this.
of your worries. No, you're good. I got you. It being shaded in, that's the least amount of your worries, man. I got a couple of tattoos. I got a moth right here. Love my moth, dude. I need to get that touched up. I need to get my arm touched up. My forearm or my wrist is fine. But this forearm, no. Then I have my thigh. Wait, let me. You can kind of see it. It's Icarus from Greek mythology, which I love that story because it's talking about how people think that Icarus is a fool for flying too close to the sun, but in reality, he knew what he wanted and he went for it. He knew what he wanted and he flew too close to the sun because that's what he wanted. He knew what he wanted, and the world looks beautiful as you're burning up in those flames for a brief moment. He looked at everything around him. He's like, this is beautiful. And then he burned up. And there's beauty in that. For my next tattoo, I really want a cicada because I really, I'm switching books. I really want a cicada because I feel like, oh my gosh, this is weird. Okay, switching back. For a cicada, because sick of his face, sick of his skin, he crawls outside of himself to sing. I think that is beautiful. It doesn't matter what place you're in, you can still crawl outside of yourself to sing. Whether that be to showcase art, to showcase music, to showcase however you're feeling, you can still crawl outside of yourself no matter how disgusted you are with yourself. No matter what you're feeling, no matter how you are. That's beautiful to me. So I really want a cicada. That, and it reminds me of all the summers I spent with my sister here in town. Just having fun. Jumping on the trampoline in the summers whenever we were younger. And just kind of playing outside as much as we could. So I don't know. That's beautiful to me. I think meaningful tattoos is great. You don't need a meaning for every tattoo. Don't get me wrong. But I think some meaningful tattoos, at least for your first one or two, is great. That way you're able to say, hey, these have meanings, but the other ones, I just think they're great. And I'm allowed to get a tattoo that I think is great. There's nothing wrong with that. Especially these Friday the 13th tattoos. I mean, you're able to get all these tattoos that you want. And for like $20. I mean, some of them are really great, but I don't really want a matching tattoo with a stranger. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If I had 1 year left to live, that's what I'd do. I'd go around and I'd pay for a tattoo with a stranger. Be like, hey, I'll tattoo you if you get this matching tattoo with me. If I had 1 year left to live, that's what I'd do. Get a matching tattoo with strangers. I don't know what he's talking about. I hope that you can't hear him because it's probably something personal. So let's just talk about some other stuff. Ice Nine Kills. If you haven't heard Ice Nine Kills, I heavily recommend it. At least Stabbing in the Dark, just for your first song. That one is about Michael Myers, I believe. So each song from their last two albums are about horror movies. And their song or album before that is about books. So they have like Animal Farm, they have Dracula, they have all sorts of stuff. And they go really hard. So I heavily recommend those. And they have Rocking in the Boat, which is Jaws. That one is really good, as well as It Is the End by Ice Nine Kills, and that one is It, of course, with Pennywise the Clown, and he's back right there. You good?
Yeah, man.
Okay, just asking. You kind of felt a little wobbly there.
Dude, I am a little wobbly.
I'm a little wobbly too. Your shirt, I'm seeing double. Oh, the Wendigo. I want a Wendigo tattoo too. Don't know where or when, but that'd be awesome.
Dude, have you ever watched the Wendigoon?
No, but I've heard of a podcast where he's guest starred.
Was it? It was you that showed me that one.
I think so, with the Unsubscribed podcast.
Yes.
You listened to it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. What do you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. Like, what? One of them's ex-military, right?
One of them's ex-military, and I think the other is ex-police officer or firefighter. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought it was a really, really good. This is a really fun podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a big fan of Wendigoon because, like, so whenever I like get into people, I really look at, like, you know how I talked about Guns N' Roses, how I didn't really care for them because of like how they portray themselves. Like when it comes to like people nowadays, it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know, if you're a cool person, like he's a Sunday school teacher, that type of thing, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like he also does conspiracy theories, which I'm super into. So I don't know. It was a really cool podcast. I thought it was.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, because he ended up talking about that one book. I don't remember what it was called. That's beautiful the way that he portrayed it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't remember either what it's called, but I love that podcast, and they like talk about the government and the stuff that they've done to like expose themselves or like stuff that they've done.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff, and it's incredible to me. Like, did you know that they created a cellar that they created through nuclear bomb testing, right? So they created this giant crater in the earth, and they ended up creating a cellar out of it and just storing cheese into it.
Just cheese.
And then they created a treaty with Russia so that each one could like test out their nuclear products. And Russia was like, hey, let's create a new water hole. So they nuked a part of their land to create a water hole, but oh, surprise, surprise, it was radioactive. So like, oh, well, we can't use this water. It's radioactive. And it's like, well, yeah, you nuked a part of your land to create an aquifer. Like, what do you think? Aquifer. Not aquifer.
You said it right, yeah.
Aquifer.
Aquifer.
Yeah. So that's incredible to me that they did that. So I don't know, man.
What did you discuss?
What do you mean? What did I discuss? Whenever you were gone?
Yeah.
Talk about Ice Nine Kills.
Okay, since you put me onto that is so freaking cool.
They got some good stuff, dude, because they found their niche community mixing between metal and horror movies, and it's incredible, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think that like the way that they're doing things is so friggin' cool.
Yeah, they have a bunch of references. Like one part, like you should have listened when Crazy Ralph said, "You're all doomed," and like that's just incredible from Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And then they got like, "Hey Paul," and then killing a guy for American Psycho.
American Psycho.
That's beautiful to me that they're able to incorporate that and just have it flow so smoothly. That's just beautiful, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to do some stuff like that.
Honestly, like, do you think we're a niche band, or do you think we're just like?
I think right now we're not a niche band. If we were to mix it with another category, we'd become more niche. Because mixing two categories together is when it becomes more niche.
Yeah.
So like if we were like alternative rock and then Midwest emo, for example, we'd become more niche.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if we just stay alternative rock, we're not quite niche. But that's okay because it fits a wider genre. Niche means a smaller community.
More targeted.
More targeted area. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So it's dependent on however we feel, really.
Yeah. I mean, like so far the way I think of us is like we are just genuine and like transparent people. Like we have these podcasts, and I think that allows people, like, especially in the future, it like allows people to like kind of see who we are and how we are.
We're just people.
We are just people. We're just chasing our dreams.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Trying to live that better lifestyle. Trying to rock it out, man.
What I don't know. I don't want to get too into like I don't know. Because sometimes I sit there and think like, oh, this could happen with the band. You know, like I had that dream one time where I saw us like at a battle of the bands type thing, you know, with the big crowd and stuff. You like, I don't want to get that over my head type thing. You know, I want to be staying realistic.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about what we are doing? Like, why do you like what we're doing? Why, or do you even like what we're doing? You know, that type of thing.
Yeah, man. I've always wanted to be part of a band, and used to wanted to be like guitar, but then I found the beauty of bass. No offense to you, but I love. Someone's got to play bass, and at the end of the day, no one wants to step up and do it. But I feel like stepping up and doing it, and taking pride in the fact that you're doing it, is an honorable sense in itself.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like someone's got to do it. It might as well be me. I'm gonna take pride in that. I'm gonna take fact in it that I want to do this.
Yeah.
And just work hard in it.
Yeah.
Because that's what I want to do. I've always wanted to do music. I've always been moved by music more than anything else. That's like my thing. I'm very musically oriented, and then that and
you're very creative. That's
creative oriented. Like as far as like album covers or music,
just stories, dude. Like,
stories. Stuff like that. That's what I move mostly in. That's what I relate more to. That's what I'm able to create more of in my head rather than music tones. Like I created Rage Against Me just thinking about it. But I mean, that was a little bit harder than me to think of than like the storyline for some music videos.
Yeah. And all the ideas that you've thrown out are just like super creative and super cool. Like,
I'm glad you think so, man.
Dude, I want to pursue what you're thinking. You know, thinking like, okay, so I write the songs and stuff like you're gonna be the one that's tasked with the music videos and everything like that. Yeah. Like that's gonna be on you, man. And like the reason I say that is like you are so fucking creative when it comes. The straight jacket adventures thing, dude. I never would have thought about that on my own. Straight up.
Yeah.
The robot thing, never would have thought about that on my own.
Yep.
Like, you bring such a fucking valuable asset to this team. Like, that is, you know.
Well, I'm sure glad you think so, man. That means a lot to me.
Of course. Like, dude, in high school, I remember, like, you talking about being in a band. I remember jamming out, you know, before, like, we actually got serious about this stuff, like, with Kanan and stuff, you know. We actually, I still have a demo recorded from Kanan, you know, playing and shit like that. But, like, I was still strung out, like, real bad. So, I mean, I wasn't about that. But, like, now it's, like, all coming together and, like, I'm able to see your creativity. Like, I'm being able to be a more selfless person, you know. Yeah. So I'm able to see what people can bring to the table, and what you bring to the table is worth it, man. Like, straight up, I would have never thought of these ideas at all. So I mean, what you are bringing, I want to pursue. Like, everything. It is so cool. Like, I have no idea how you put these clues and put these ideas into your head. It's just,
what can I say? Dude, I'm mentally ill. So that really helps with a lot of it. But I don't know, man. I'm just trying to vibe. You know, I think of stuff and I'm like, hey, this will be great. I daydream because that's all I can do in my job.
Yeah.
You know, like it's a good job. It's a great job. I'm not complaining. But I mean, like I'm left with a lot of time to just think to myself, and I'm like, hey, what if this happened? What if this happened? Like, what if this, and this all combined happened, you know? So, I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I love it a lot, and I love writing. Yeah. I love coming up with story plots and everything, so.
And it's good ideas too. Super good ideas. Like, I can't wait till you get finished with that story that you're writing. Like,
Yeah.
dude.
It's great, man. You're one of the main characters. So I'm glad for that.
Main character syndrome.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You're one of them. A guitar being your main weapon of choice. An acoustic guitar, an acoustic Fender. 3/4 size. What can I say?
You're welcome.
What can I say except you're welcome? Oh, Maui.
Oh my gosh.
Here, let me,
You're gonna write it and then say it, huh?
What was an academic challenge of yours?
An academic challenge, okay. I gotta think real hard about this one.
For me, it was math.
That was the path I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Why was math an academic
I
challenge?
don't know, man. It was more, like, it wasn't that hard, but I feel like my ADHD would definitely come out during math. Because I'd go, what I call going feral. But really, I realized this is my ADHD kicking in. Like, I just feel like, okay, wait. Because I do everyone's work for them, right, in my group.
Yeah.
So I just, like, be like, okay, wait a second. And I just go feral, and I'd do something, and they're like, hey, Wyatt, and I'm like, what? Like, move towards them in a very feral way. I'm like, what's going on? And so I feel like it was going feral at the time, but I realized it was ADHD.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I don't know. Do you feel like ADHD is a type of tool for you?
I don't believe it's a handicap for sure, because I believe that hunters back in the primal age were those who had ADHD. People who could focus on many things at once, focus on what they're supposed to be hunting, what they're supposed to be bringing back, what they're supposed to be capturing, what they're supposed to be, like, everything.
Yeah.
I believe that it was a tool for them. It's not supposed to be a handicap. It's supposed to be a tool used by everyone possible if they have it.
That is a really unique look at it.
Yeah.
That I've never thought of it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But that, yeah, it makes it, yeah, more of a tool than a handicap.
Exactly. And I believe that's what it's supposed to be. I believe it's a gift more than anything.
Yeah, for sure. Were you good at math?
I was pretty good at it. I mean, I passed and everything, but it wasn't my favorite subject, of course. How about you?
So, in 8th grade, I got bussed over to the high school.
Yeah.
To do math.
I remember that.
And, like, yeah, exactly that.
Sorry, I found a stray cheese. I have to throw it away. Dude, I gotta keep my apartment clean.
Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I got bussed over to the high school in middle school at 8th grade because I was so good at math.
You were really good at math.
I hated it so much.
I remember that. You and then one other kid, Amy Moreno.
Dude, speaking of that, on that note, look at where that is taking us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I know Amy Marino probably will never see this video, but like,
I don't.
she's got a kid.
I think she's pursuing higher education, but it's like liberal science or something. So I mean, not something that'll really get a degree and a guaranteed future job. But I mean, if it does, good for her, and I'm proud for her for working hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not too sure right now what she's majoring in or where it will lead.
I was never a close friend with her, were you?
Kinda, but not really. I mean, I was freshman year, and then we really died off.
Yeah.
So, more middle school to freshman year, we were.
Yeah. Wasn't she in band?
She was. I think she was a flute player.
I can't remember.
But I don't think she was in high school. I think it was middle school. Because you were drums, right? So you and I had athletics together. I remember that. We had athletics together in middle school. Because I remember I almost had an asthma attack, but it was the same day that you said, "Oh, I'm sorry, coach, I forgot my inhaler." And then the coach asked me like, "COVID, why are you running so weird?" I was like, "I'm sorry, coach, I forgot my inhaler."
Can I tell you? Can I like unravel a secret, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Dude, I did not want to be in athletics,
Really?
like whatsoever. Dude, yeah, asthma was something that I had, but I was like a fat kid and like not healthy at all, bro. But like, dude, I did not want to be in athletics whatsoever. So I like tried everything to get out of athletics.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoyed being in athletics with you. I enjoyed lifting with you. I enjoyed hanging out with you, dude.
I honestly don't remember much of middle school at all. But like,
Yeah.
that's probably the drugs that like fucked with my memory.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. The amount of shit that I've done, like, it's come a long way. But like in athletics, dude, like I thought about joining football in high school.
Yeah.
But like nowhere near the shape that I wanted to be in, and nowhere near the conditioning that I wanted to be in. You know.
Hey, well, look at you now, man, and look at the people who doubted you. Think about that, dude. You're putting an effort towards your life and where you want to be.
Fair.
You're putting an effort towards your dreams. You're not just sitting back like, yeah, I'm third string of the football team of this college. Yeah, I'm fourth string. What's up? I'm fourth string quarterback.
Bro, speaking of which, do you remember Jonah?
Yeah.
Was it Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Do you know what he's doing now?
He was third string last time I heard. I don't remember.
That's great. Like, okay, I'm not gonna say a lot because we're not really.
He was a great athlete as far as our
Oh
school
yeah,
goes.
dude. In band, like he was the one that was like carrying the team.
Yeah, but as far as actually like going forward in the academic state, and then going forward in an actual like university setting, he was third string or second string.
I heard that they paid for his like training and stuff, like in high school.
He had a full ride,
Yeah.
but he still ended up second or third string as far as university goes.
That's crazy though to think about that. Like you can be so good in like high school, whatever, but once you get bumped up, it's like
That second or third string.
yeah, that's crazy.
It's wild.
And like I'm not saying like I'm not trying to be egotistical about what we're doing, but like we're pursuing a dream. Like who else is doing what we're doing?
Yeah.
Like who else is making these stupid ass podcasts? Who else is doing who else is doing like shows, like DIY shows, you know?
I'm enjoying these podcasts.
Oh, me too.
They give me a reason to ramble.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know?
They're great.
It's like, you know, how much time do we have in life?
Yeah.
So why not make the best of it?
You gotta do something fun, dude. That's what my first tattoo, my tree right there.
Yeah.
You know what the meaning behind that is? In my senior quote,
What's up?
as soon as you're born, you start dying, so you might as well have a good time.
Yeah. Working on dying.
That's the meaning behind it, dude. You gotta do something. Because, I mean, you're gonna die. As soon as you're born, you start dying. Might as well make the most of it. Might as well screw around, have fun.
Yeah.
So,
That's
that's
fair.
what I believe.
And you're acting on that belief. Because I always believe that actions speak louder than words.
Oh, yeah.
And what we're doing is like speaking louder than what we could talk about.
Yeah. We're at an hour and a half.
That is crazy.
That was fast. But I'm also pretty hydrated.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
seeing almost double. My eyes are getting heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty alright.
Pretty alright?
Yeah.
Good.
Definitely feeling like feeling some effects on this.
Some effects?
No, I'm feeling effects on
Okay,
this. Not some
I was gonna
effects.
say, man, because I'm dying over here, so I was trying to act tough for you.
See, look, we can you can act tough in the weight room. You can act tough in the
Yeah.
gym.
But not here. Not right here. I can't
I've had
act
experience, my friend.
tough. Yeah, dude, you act tougher than me.
No.
What can I say?
You're welcome. I had to.
Also, leave in the comments down below what you think of this blanket that I bought. Dude, it was $20. I love it. Do you like it?
Yeah, it's probably soft
pumpkin.
as fuck too.
It is soft.
Yeah.
So I love it, man.
It's right in the spirit, right in the
Exactly.
Like,
Right up in that pumpgussy, if you will.
pumpkin sleep.
Pumpgussy. I don't know, man. I think we should end this pretty soon. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, going on for like
Worst case scenario, we make another one tonight.
worst case scenario.
We'll see. If you see another one tonight and it's much worse quality, you'll understand what happened.
We got too hydrated.
We got too hydrated. So, do you want to do the outro?
Yeah, sure. I don't know how to do an outro, but I'm gonna try my best. So thank you for watching. Thank you for if you have sticked through this all the way through and watched us slowly decline, slowly decline to the madness we are at. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everybody that has like pushed us to where we are. Thank you for everything. I mean, I don't know, this has been fun, real fun.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Yeah,
Amen. Alright. Well, thank you for joining, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day. If you made it this far, type pomegranates down in the chat.
Pomegranates.
Pomegranates.
If you type pomegranates, you're going to get a free t-shirt.
Free t-shirt.
For real.
Let's go, baby.
This is an hour and a half of, like, rambling. If you type pomegranates, you will get a free t-shirt. And we haven't even made any type of merchandise.
We will make some.
At some
Trust
point.
us. Yeah.
But if you type pomegranates, you will be asked what size shirt you wear.
Yeah. Get ready.